to the Tattoo Talk Show.
And welcome to the Tattoo Talk Show.
Welcome back.
There we go. It's been 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, they didn't sub to my OnlyFans, so we couldn't keep the on-air show going.
Yeah, I did one with the cosplayers. That didn't do so well. I mean, it went really well. It just didn't do well with views for some reason. We lose.
Because not everyone's a Star Wars nerd.
Everyone needs to be a Star Wars fan. But anyways, let's do this with the show. Oh, we don't have drinks ready.
You don't have shots yet.
I have my shot ready.
Give me a salted caramel, please.
Both the salted caramel. Why is it every time you sit next to me, you spill or spit something on me?
I'm accident prone.
Or injure yourself then. Don't drop it on me. I'm always getting wet and sticky when you're around for some reason.
Ew,
Hey, maybe you need to mind yourself
better.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, Jesus.
Trying to pull the top off and got wet. Don't overdo it.
I don't like the way they make that bottle because it don't pour all that hot because it has all that thick glass and it doesn't have a defined
It don't
edge.
pour all that hot.
And it doesn't have the defined edge. Just kind of, you last 3 drops and it just kind of.
Here, I'm gonna save myself from taking that because I plan on drinking a lot. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's to coming back and hoping that everything goes smoothly tonight. Otherwise, I'm gonna get really trashed and fuck it all up. Oh. Oh wow, it's been a while since I drank a shot of that.
Oh.
Yummy. Okay. So we're gonna start with the COVID-19 update. And if I can remember, deals with the COVID, somebody was talking about once you get the COVID,
You die. Oh.
if you don't die and you recover from it, that you can't give it to anyone else, but people are still asymptomatic with it.
Well, so here's my
Or
question.
they still have it and they can still give it to them. The possibility is there. And I had found a website, but I lost it because I had to reboot my computer. So I'm going to try and look that up while she does her talking.
Here's my question. There.
He does his.
And since I stopped doing biology, I don't know the answer anymore because I started doing computer science. But so say you donate blood after you're no longer virally able to pass it to somebody. Would you be giving them antibodies, or could you potentially be giving them still live bodies your body's getting rid of?
That's a good question because I don't think there's enough studies on it yet to be able to say, like...
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those things that I can't answer, and I also don't know anybody testing it right now, so you can't really get an answer. But.
Well, it's like there's that one study that's gotten really popular that says that they've found that you can pass COVID through semen. It's not, you can't pass it through blood because it doesn't get in the bloodstream, but it can be passed through semen. So it can technically
That's why they had to get off that U.S. ship.
It can technically be classified as a sexually transmitted disease because it can be passed through semen. And that people who have gotten the disease and have so-called recovered can test re-positive again, either meaning they haven't fully recovered or they're still asymptomatic. So, who knows?
Also, if you're asymptomatic, how do they know that you're now free from passing on to other people? Again, not good at biology anymore, but...
This is another one.
Well, but the question more stands, are you asymptomatic for as long as the contagion period is, or are you asymptomatic for the entirety of your illness? And you just write out the illness with no symptoms, and are you still contagious the entire time? Because we learned that the contagion period is 1 day to 2 weeks, right? Supposedly. And so after you quarantine yourself for 2 weeks, you're no longer contagious. But if you're asymptomatic throughout those 2 weeks and you're asymptomatic throughout the duration of the illness, how do we know if you've recovered or not? Like just from your testing negative, or you're testing positive for the antibodies, or like...
That's the one thing I found, that they were testing people that had it and recovered. And then they kept testing them afterwards, after they recovered, showing no symptoms, no signs of any of it. And then I would say it was like 100 people, 99 of those people showed that they still had COVID-19 in them.
Well, it's because...
But it was not active, but they don't know if it was I would have just seen where it said something.
Well, because doesn't the disease, the virus itself, like bind itself to part of your DNA and replicate itself that way?
I thought it injected itself into your white blood cells or red blood cells,
And then
it alters their DNA so that it replicates them.
They may still have
And
these
then-
little fragments of inactive viral RNA, which turn out
Once that cell
to be
becomes
the COVID.
full, it literally bursts, and then all the other virus cells become free from it, and they can go attach to other cells and infect them.
okay, here's the
That's how a virus works.
how it works. It says the virus's protein spikes attached to a protein on the surface of the cells called ACE2. Normally, ACE2 plays a role in regulating blood pressure, but when the coronavirus binds to it, it sets off chemical changes that effectively fuse the membranes around the cell and the virus together, allowing the virus's RNA to enter the cell. The virus then hijacks the host cell's protein-making machinery to translate its RNA into new copies of the virus. In just hours, a single cell can be forced to produce tens of thousands of new virins, which then infect other healthy cells. So it's both of them together. Like, we had the right idea. So it gets into the cells, it changes the chemical makeup of the cell to start reproducing the virus's RNA, which forces it to keep producing the virus RNA. The cell gets too full, the cell bursts, and then it's just the repeating process over and over again.
Okay, so these are inactive RNAs that are left over that are testing positive for, who people have recovered from it. And it's, by what this is saying, is about reinfection at some point is theoretically possible, or a possibility.
So we're not theorizing that it's a disease like chickenpox that you can get once and then be done with.
Right.
There's a possibility that this can become a thing like the flu or like the common cold, where
Right.
you can get it every year.
If it evolves, then it
Yeah,
becomes
this
different.
is it's not positive. They're not sure right now, but a year from now we could see people with reoccurring symptoms of this, but they might also be able to produce antibodies for it or be able to do something about it as far as vaccine, which is a vaccine, the one vaccine they did human trials on with younger kids, and a few of them, I don't know the exact number of kids, but there were some that were having results that were like Kawasaki disease, where they felt like their veins were on fire from the vaccine.
I heard
I
about
saw
that.
something about that.
And they're not sure why it's happening, but they're trying to look into it. But they said it's very rare that this happens. So, but also they didn't say whether or not that the vaccine still helped, as far as being able to them not to get it, or if it's just a bad side effect and does no good or anything along that line. So I don't know about that. I haven't heard nothing else about it yet.
Yeah, so I brought up a website, livescience.com, which you were on a second ago, and it's got an article about a vaccine that was being trialed in China in March. And the vaccine, which is called, Jesus, I've gotten so far.
Yes, you did.
That's not even alcohol.
No, that was Coke. Yes.
I'm going to my wall.
Good night,
I'm
Mom.
playing Robin Thicke over there now. What's that one song that he did with Miley on the award show where he was?
I don't know. I don't listen to that stuff.
He has one song that was called Blurred
Yeah.
Lines. Never
Blurred
hates
Lines.
It.
Blurred Lines.
Blurred Lines.
Oh.
That's what they're playing out there. Okay.
As far as I know,
that-
he's only got one song that people listen to.
Jesus. Oh, it's warm still. Ugh.
I'm gonna learn how to dance like a robot and cook
The vaccine, which is called
during this whole shenanigans.
85 or AD5
Or guitar.
CoV, which is INCOV, being developed by the Chinese company Casino Biologics, which is one of the first coronavirus vaccines into early trials back in March. There's over 100 different vaccines in trials now. But this particular virus uses a weakened version of the common cold virus, which then infects human cells but doesn't cause disease,
So it works.
to deliver a fragment of genetic material from the coronavirus that's or SARS-CoV-2. Jesus Christ. Genetic material provides instructions for making the spike protein on the surface of the SARS virus. And the idea is that the person's immune system will create antibodies against it, which is this idea, a common idea with vaccines anyway. So basically, the trial is a weakened version of the common cold virus, which somehow has a fragment of the COVID-19 virus in it.
Yeah.
Is it the COVID-19 or is it the SARS? Because they are related. Sorry, this has been bugging me.
So SARS-CoV-2, that's coronavirus.
Okay,
So SARS-CoV-1, that's SARS.
that's the original one. Okay.
Now, that's the reason that SARS-CoV-2 is because this is COVID-19, but this is the second occurrence of a sudden acute respiratory
based
syndrome.
on the same.
So it's the same virus, same illness, but different because it's a different
mutated.
strand. It's a mutated
Yeah.
strand.
Yeah.
So the viruses, the people who were given the vaccine are participants in all three groups, which are groups from 108 healthy people ages 18 to 60 who did not have COVID-19. They received a low, middle, or high dose of the vaccine. Participants in all three groups showed some level of immune response to the virus, and by 28 days, nearly all participants had developed antibodies that bound to the virus proteins in the body, but don't necessarily attack the virus. And about half of the participants in the low and middle dose groups and 3/4 of the participants in the high dose groups developed neutralizing antibodies which bind to and disable the virus to prevent it from infecting cells.
So how come they figured out what to do with the COVID-1, but they haven't figured out the way to do this with the new mutation?
That's a good question.
I think it has to do with how they transmit it into the vaccine, because you have to give them a no longer living virus.
Oh God.
What? Did you cut yourself?
Nope. Pull my mustache hair. Sorry, go ahead.
Ouch.
It even brought a tear to my eye. That fucking sucked.
But see, that's what I'm not very far into biology anymore, but you want to give them in a vaccine some kind of preservative to hold the viral, and some kind of already dead, no longer replicating piece of the virus, or at least a piece of its DNA, so that your immune system takes it in and puts it into whatever cell so that it recognizes that virus, so that it can find it and destroy it when it comes in contact with it. That's basically just how an immune system works. So I don't know why they have a problem figuring out how to put it into a vaccine. Do they need to put it in a different kind of preservative so that they can inject it, or...
Did we even have a vaccine for the first SARS?
I thought they did come up with one, and that's why they were able to stop it, because it was going quickly, and then they were able to stop it from happening.
Well, because now I'm on the Wikipedia page for the original SARS.
No, we just killed all the people that had it.
For the original SARS, and the treatment it's saying is that the SARS was a viral disease, or is a viral disease, and antibiotics do not have direct effect or can be used against bacterial secondary infection. Treatment of SARS is mainly supportive, which means it's not eliminating the virus, it's just supporting it's lessening the effects of the symptoms.
Right.
With antipyretics, supplemental oxygen, and mechanical ventilation as needed. Antiviral medications are used as well as high doses of steroids to reduce the swelling of the lungs. But I am not seeing... No, as of 2020, there is no cure or protective vaccine for SARS that is shown to be both safe and effective in humans. According to research papers published in 2005 and 2006, identification and development of novel vaccines and medicines to treat SARS was a priority for governments and public health agencies around the world.
Sorry, this is my son. Yeah, that's my kid.
Looks just like him.
Yeah, missing teeth and all. It's fucked up. Anyways, I was trying to get to our thing that I posted, but go ahead.
In early 2004, an early clinical trial on volunteers was planned, but a major research's 2016 request, however, demonstrated that no field-ready SARS vaccine has been completed because likely market-driven priorities ended funding. So we haven't gotten a vaccine for the first SARS virus, the first SARS coronavirus. But we're currently working on a vaccine for the second SARS coronavirus, which is cute. So cute.
So cute.
So cute.
So, reading about the SARS-1 is that apparently they did pretty good with quarantining people, and that maybe some outer influence like the weather made it so that it was uninhabitable for a long period of time outside of a host.
But that's what they were
And
saying.
so it seemed to have disappeared on its own.
But that's what they were trying to say that the coronavirus, COVID-19, was going to do. Now, because we were going into the summer months, that the temperatures would help kill the virus on surfaces.
They're saying more like they think, though, is what it sounds like.
But actually, the CDC came out either yesterday or the day before saying that the COVID-19 does not live as long as they thought on surfaces.
I saw that one today. I saw it headline.
So, like, are they backtracking because there's scientific support to say that the virus doesn't last long on, it doesn't stay active long on?
I wouldn't say backtracking. I think they would
No,
more.
because-
They're learning more about it as the
But
time's
they are
going on.
backtracking because they had put out information like mid-March, mid-April that said the virus lasts this long on surfaces. The issue is, are they backtracking because it's political, or are they backtracking because they found new evidence that what they said was wrong? So this is the new information, and that's a whole other
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
I'm.
topic we can get into later. But there was a White House correspondent that said that they're deadlocked at the White House. They can't say anything.
Like, no way. Sorry, you said like 5
I know,
times.
But saying that they're basically being told to keep their mouth shut.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I was with your backtracking. I just wanted to say that scientists were saying, you know, it could possibly live up to this long on here, and then somebody else took it and said, hey, it lives this long on here. And they didn't have all the facts given to them, and now they do, so now they're backtracking with what they said.
That's the issue, because we are now entering a phase where all 50 states are reopening. They're entering phases of reopening. There is no one state that is still currently under a lockdown stay-at-home order. All 50 are reopening currently.
So we call it Operation
I
Thinning
saw
the
that
Herd.
on the news earlier today.
I was gonna
but
say-
if I'm wrong, I think there might have been one state that decided to prolong their stay-at-home order to July.
I know Michigan had prolonged theirs because they have so many cases up there.
But if we want to talk numbers and do the numbers game, we've already seen the effects of Georgia reopening. We've already seen the spike in cases already. It's been 3 weeks since we reopened.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the spikes now.
Again, I don't think
Which they were trying to
anybody-
hide, which is one of the things that we were going to bring up, was the numbers from Georgia, how they were mismatching where they were at and what was what, not putting them in a
Let me make sure.
chronological order.
Chronological order.
There, okay, that's a
Let
big
me
word
make
for me.
sure I'm not misquoting anybody.
What I'm saying is, I don't think anybody with half a brain and no kind of, ulterior motive would have thought, oh yeah, opening the state, it's already gone anyway, so it's just gonna go away. No, nobody with half a brain would have been like, oh yeah, all of a sudden it's just disappeared.
But then that's the issue.
Well, Kemp's an idiot though, and he probably did think that.
But here's another.
Well, all those
issue.
politicians, they ain't never come into contact with anybody they don't want to come into contact with anyway. So
Here's
yeah.
the number one issue, and this has a lot to do with the attitude of Americans, and I'm saying this as an American. When we decide that we are done with something, we are done with something. It doesn't matter if it's still here, it doesn't matter if it's still going on. If we're like, nah, we're sick of this, it doesn't matter anymore.
I will say that I'm at the point where I was tired of the whole stay-at-home shit, but now that stuff is opening, nothing's opening up that I can go to and do something. I'm still pretty much just staying at home and only going out when need shit.
Well, it's because I personally don't want to be a guinea pig. I don't want to be one of the people who gets sick because I'm listening to everybody else that's not listening to informed people. The problem is we're getting information from both sides saying, hey, it's okay to do this, and then, no, it's not okay to do this, you shouldn't be doing this, or it's really okay to do this, it's not okay to do this.
Just 3 weeks ago, we were at the point where there's not enough ventilators for people that have their corona. Then they were in Georgia, they were picking and choosing who actually got put on a ventilator and who wouldn't be put on one. Pretty much, doctors had to decide who lived, who died. And now, and then then all of a sudden it's, oh hey, it's okay, go out, go have fun, go do stuff, just keep the social distancing going on, but don't do it. You know, you can go to a tattoo parlor and get your hair done, but you can't go to a bar, which
They do your hair at tattoo parlors? Is it complimentary?
sometimes they do.
Is it complimentary?
No,
They gotta
no.
shave a little bit.
Okay.
They do shave you. Yeah. But it didn't make any sense with what they're. I don't know. It didn't make sense. They didn't
Yes,
have enough
Domino's
ventilators,
still
but now we
doing,
got that spike like we said was going to
Contactless
happen.
pickup.
Well, the problem also comes back to we might have lessened the curve for the first wave, but the first wave of the Spanish flu, of anything, killed a fraction of what the second wave killed.
Oh yeah.
So we're not even beginning to see the second wave yet.
Have you
We
se-
might have shortened the curve. We might have shortened it a little bit from doing the social distancing for the 2 months. But the second wave, when it hits, when we enter that second wave, because we have already laxed everything so much, we're fucked.
Yeah. I just
I
noticed.
know, I saw that
I
too.
was gonna say,
Sup,
message.
Dodge man? How's it going? I haven't talked to you in a long time. How is Colorado? How is it going out there? Please do
Can we
tell
come
us.
visit, please?
Yeah, a couple people that want to go for certain reasons.
What?
Huh? Weed's legal there.
He's too nice.
There's nobody. No, I'm just saying. Nobody down here that wants to smoke weed isn't already doing it. So.
Yeah, but you can still go to jail for it.
Yeah.
Man, brother, how you
Did you
doing,
not see
man?
the guy? Did you not see the guy on the Lounge 411 page? And it was an older white guy, and he was smiling in his mugshot because he got caught with possession. Like he was being charged with possession and is going to court for it because possession is still illegal in the state of Georgia.
Yeah. Oh, stupid.
So he's going to jail because
Again,
he
they
had,
need revenue. They got to arrest people for stupid shit.
Ugh, that's a whole other issue.
I don't know if he heard me or I don't know. I don't remember how long the delay is on here for.
No idea.
But yeah, brother, that has been a long time, man. I hope you're doing good. I think I still got you on Facebook. I seen you singing and shit a while ago.
He said, "It's going, man. I'm working in the molybdenum mine up this way. Come on this way and get baked."
Molybdenum. Something like that.
Did you spell that word right? Because that
That's-
don't look like a real word.
That's a real word. It's some kind of rare earth metal, I believe.
You're working in a fucking mine? Jesus Christ, man. Be safe.
Please be safe. That shit is not easy to do.
Fuck, you know, in all my travels for my last job, I did not make it to Colorado.
You know, a good question is how did the coronavirus impact the certain industries that have to use masks, like mining and all that sort of stuff? Because, like, when you're mining, you can't be breathing in all the dust and particles that come
Oh, yeah, with all the
mining.
mask shortage and everything.
So
I wonder if they actually got, like, the respirators and I don't know. Do you wear respirators in there, or do you just wear a normal gas mask, or not a gas mask, but a good filtration mask?
It is chemical element number 42. MO, molybdenum.
I don't remember learning about that one.
Huh.
Yeah, no one remembers that one because
But also,
I don't
didn't
even remember
pay
half of the
attention.
freaking periodic
I
table,
didn't
so.
pay attention again.
it's an essential nutrient. It was confused with lead in the Greek times.
Lead?
Yeah, it was confused with lead because it looked similar.
So it's not a precious metal.
No, it probably is. It might be a rare. I was saying it was a rare earth metal, but it might not be. I'm look into this.
You can drink too while you're at it.
All right.
I just heard you.
It's an ore back and forth between hard rock and coal mine. Ah, gotcha. What do we use that for? Mitchell?
Apparently, you use it in. You need it in your body in small amounts for some reason.
We need Molly in our body for
Does
small
not
amounts.
occur naturally as a free metal
That
on
sounds
Earth.
fun.
It is found only in various oxidation states in minerals. The free element, a silvery metal with a gray cast, has the 6th highest melting point of any element.
Why does my eyebrow look half drawn in? Do you see that?
Yeah, I was wondering why you were touching it. Actually, turn your head. They both look like they're only half drawn.
Rich
You got
eye.
full eyebrow. I mean, it's not like you're missing
But like
any
you
eyebrow.
see it, right? It looks like it's drawn in from here to here.
Melting point of
here to here.
4,700 degrees. Good God. That's hot.
And then what's that line?
No
you see
shit.
that?
Transition metal with an electronegativity of
There's nothing there, but I turned to the camera and
2.16.
Oh, look at them dark circles. So that's because I got the light up here. So if I take my hat off, oh look,
Excuse me.
I'm balding a little. Oh man.
anyway,
So
you want to talk numbers?
They thought it was graphite.
yes, let's go with the numbers since 3 weeks ago till now and how much we've gone up.
All right, so I don't remember what the cases were 3 weeks ago. Let's see if I can find that real fast.
What we mine is medical grade, so a lot of it goes into tools and machines in the medical field.
Structural steel,
Okay, cool.
Right on.
stainless steel, chemicals, tools and high-speed steels, cast iron, the elemental metal, and super alloys.
I need a beer. You guys just sit here, look pretty, and wait for me to come back.
I'm still trying to find some more info, so give me 1 second.
That's what I get paid to do.
You get paid?
Hardly.
Oh hell.
I ain't that pretty.
What was 3 weeks ago?
What do you mean?
So you want to do cases as of reopening Georgia?
Yes.
fertilizer in some plants,
So we reopened on May 1st, right?
low voltage X-ray sources.
Sponsor us.
Oh, you can get a mammogram
So
with
this is the
molybdenum
brand
in
new
it.
light beer made by Blue Moon.
She loves drinking because she keeps using the U word. Did you drink your drink?
What'd I do with
I
him?
haven't said it that much.
Yeah, no, him.
Oh, I did.
You did?
The one
You know,
time.
you know I rewatch these when we get done.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep it in. Oh, okay.
She's at
3 or 4.
4.
talking. That's why I wasn't saying nothing. I'm like, shit.
Alrighty, so before we talk a little bit about the numbers, do we want to touch on somebody who is currently in the news in the state of Georgia? And this is Miss Kathleen Toomey. We're gonna go with Toomey.
Toomer,
She
got it.
is the commissioner of the Georgia Department of Public Health, and
Toomer.
she made news a couple of days ago. Let me find the news article.
I was gonna say, and why did she make the news?
Because I do believe she made a comment about the case numbers and about how she wasn't aware that they were changing the way they were registering the case numbers, and so she can't account for the discrepancies between the case numbers. But she is the commissioner for the department that handles the case numbers.
She stopped to read what Dodge put up on YouTube. In case any of you didn't notice.
So
Sorry.
it looks like they use it for medical grade stainless steel and other medical grade stuff. Structural steel is another one that popped up because they put a small amount of it to harden the steel, I guess.
So, as of May 1st, 2020, there were 27,492 cases of coronavirus in Georgia. There were 1,165 deaths. Now let's jump to today's numbers. You ready for this shit? It's been 3 weeks, alright? 41,482 cases.
Damn.
1,808 deaths.
That's just because I started testing more.
That's another thing we're going to talk about because Georgia's in a lot of trouble with that right now. There have been over 7,000 hospitalizations.
Wait. We went from the 20,000s.
To 41,000, and the cases are currently on the rise.
So we went up over at least 15,000 new cases in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. And the problem is, if you remember, we didn't have our first case in Georgia until the beginning of March.
Right.
Be ready.
So if we go back from that date where you read where we had just over 20,000 and go back 3 weeks and see how many cases we jumped up. Can we figure that out?
Let's go April 15th.
Hey, that's almost my birthday.
come when they have parties, there's always yelling and screaming?
Because they get fun.
Well, they're not having fun. That's what we just passed.
After 9 o'clock, noise ordinance goes into effect.
Is it
9?
9 o'clock or 10?
it's
9.
That was 9 here. That's why we had all our frat parties during the day.
Alright, so as of April 15th, there were 15,260.
Call non-emergency
So we
nurse.
went from 15,000 to 27,000 by May 1st to 41,000
So
now May 22nd.
we went up 12,000 in 3 weeks, and then from 3 weeks to opening, we went up almost 20,000.
Yeah.
That's almost double.
Now here's
That's
the
like
kicker.
3 times as much.
Here's the kicker. So, in the past couple of weeks, the state of Georgia has changed how they report both their confirmed and unconfirmed cases. They changed how they report the number of tests they do, and they also have changed how they graph it. They both have a line for confirmed cases on that day and an average confirmed cases throughout the day. So, the current number of tests given in the state of Georgia is 427,249. But if you notice, there's a nice little asterisk right there. And the asterisk says total tests include all COVID-19 tests, including molecular and serology. The website will be updated to provide specific counts of each type of test as soon as possible. Now, the issue with that is Georgia has been shown to be mixing its antibody and regular test numbers together, which is inflating the state's overall testing numbers and deflates the percentage of people testing positive. So they're mixing the two different types of tests together, not just because they might give you more than one test at a time.
Right.
They're mixing the two types of tests together to make it look like they're testing more people more often. And so it's deflating the number of positive, or the average percentage of people testing positive. That's an issue because it means the data is inaccurate.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
So Miss Kathleen Toomey, in an article with WSB TV Atlanta Channel 2, has been quoted as saying, "I don't want you to think that I'm hiding anything. I am actually still learning about this literally over the last few hours. So I'm trying to understand, where we are on this." This is her department.
How does she not know then?
As far as that graph, Toomey said that they're always trying to make the website data easy to understand while also being accurate. And if you're wondering what graph we're talking about, there was a graph about 2-3 weeks ago that popped up on the Georgia Department of Health website, which is where you can access all the confirmed and accurate numbers on the coronavirus in the state of Georgia, that had the confirmed cases of coronavirus in the top 5 counties, I believe, in the state of Georgia.
No.
Not in chronological order, in descending order of the number of cases. So it went from the day with the most number of cases confirmed in those counties to the day with the least number of cases confirmed in those counties, but not in chronological order. So it looked like the cases were going in a downward slope. But if you actually go back and you regraph everything based on the chronological order, the cases literally go.
Yeah. Well, you go and you're looking at it, it says March 29th, and the next one could say April something. Then it would jump back to March something, and you go to, it would say May something,
May,
and then it would jump back to April. And it was like, wait a minute. If you just pulled it up and looked at it, oh yeah, at the graph itself, yep, it's going down, we're good. But if you actually read the numbers, then you would know that no, it's not. It's staying up in this area, and it wasn't going down. Especially, yeah, because we even called it, I think all of us did, when there's like, we're going to see a huge spike. And they're like, well, it could be because they're testing more people. No, we're going to see a huge spike
That's their only excuse they can use. Is,
yeah.
Oh, we started testing more people. Well, yeah, you should be, but at the same time, it doesn't mean open the state up.
Yeah.
So, if we're looking at the days, and this is glorious to look at. The graph that we are currently looking at, the last 14 days are still in a gray area, and they're not connected to the graph, though they are pinpointed on the graph. So we're just going to look at the days that haven't been graphed yet. Okay.
That's a feature. That's a new feature.
Is it a feature or a bug?
That's a feature.
Well, I don't have screensaver set up on my
So
computer,
the last day that is confirmed that is confirmed plotted on the graph is May 9th of 2020. There were an extra 303 confirmed cases added to the graph on that day. The next day, which is not graphed, let me see, I can't see. My eyes aren't working. Which is May 10th, there was an extra 260 confirmed cases. Next day, May 11th. Now this is when it's about 2 weeks out from when we reopened Georgia, right? And you start to see symptoms within the 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone goes the full 2 weeks without being asymptomatic before they just get hit with the virus.
Right.
There were 756 new cases of coronavirus. Going the next day, 658. Next day, 737. Next day, 736. Next day, 740.
Well,
and then we do drop.
You can't go up forever because eventually everyone's going to die.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a total
Which-
number of cases. This is new cases added on every
Which
day.
New cases added on. And let's just go back and we're going to look right here because May 16th is a Saturday. They do not do testing in the state of Georgia on Saturday. There were 328 new cases. So yeah, dropped, right? May 17th is a Sunday. Did not do testing in the state of Georgia. 286.
I'll open the state up. That's why he did
May
it. He saw the
18th,
weekend drop.
781.
Yeah.
See, it's like the stock market. You see the drop, you know it's good to go. Pull the trigger.
May 19th, 357. May 20th, 234. Which these are all not confirmed, correct? This is all just...
That's like me. Hey, pick a
Possible.
good number
May
between 2 and 300.
90 new
335.
cases.
You idiot.
Yeah.
May 22nd, which is today, 51 new cases.
Oh, see, it's going down.
So how do we go from
What's wrong?
700 some new cases down below 100? Out of nowhere.
See, they threw out all the tests.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want this shit.
And that's why their graphs are in the gray, because it's not confirmed yet.
That's what I'm saying. How long does it take to confirm a graph? Because if it takes 3 weeks to do that, then shit, we'll never know how this is going.
So to put it in perspective, there are over 1.6 million people in the U.S. with coronavirus right now, and there are if you put it in
just quick
perspective,
math.
granted, let's
So
just put
89%.
this in perspective.
Okay.
Granted, 9/11, it was a tragedy that we all saw happen on TV.
Yeah. Majority of us.
3,000 people died. 3,000 people died. Almost 100,000 Americans are dead.
That's 6%.
But we're bored and we want to go outside. And we want to go to the bowling alley and we want to get our hair cut. So fuck you. Sorry you died.
Yeah. And that's why I pointed out when we first started doing, talking to...
That worked out pretty good. That's a straight 6%.
When I first started talking about this and the predictions of people getting it, and I just went ahead with the whole, there's 7.5 billion people in the world. And if everybody got infected with it, at the rate that I think it was 6% or 3% at the time, that would, be 240 million people. Well, 240 million out of 7.5 billion isn't really that much, but that's 240 million people dead from a virus.
240 million people.
And we are currently at, the world number is 5.2 million.
What's the world number for death?
337,000.
What's that percentage?
So 5.2 and 337?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5.2 million, 337.
337 divided by 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros is 6.48%.
So 6.5% death. So it's the dude 7.5 billion.
But if you remember,
6.5%.
if you remember, the mortality rate was supposed to be around 3%.
Yeah.
You want 6.5?
And it's 6.5% currently.
Wait, how many millions? Or you said
7.5 billion.
7.5. Okay, we just did that one.
Yeah.
So what are we trying to see what percentage has it?
6.5. Yep.
Is
487,500,000 people dead. If it stays at the 6.5 rate.
And the problem is that we are currently in the state of, we're reopening the states. We're not keeping this. We're not going to keep, stagnating the curve. we're not keeping up with what we're doing. We're not even still social distancing at Walmart. People just run up to you and breathe on you.
It's my good buddy Batty.
Like we're not going to keep up with this. So this isn't going to be the end.
Now, what about other countries?
Other countries, the U.S. is number one. Woo! With 1.6 million cases. The closest in number to us is Brazil with 330,000.
I'm getting into the demographics.
So has any other countries with the stay-at-home type of order opened back up?
Italy is starting to open back up. I think Spain is slowly starting to open back up. I think countries in Europe are starting to open back up.
Damn,
The issue is
people.
ground zero for coronavirus is they're starting to recover. They're starting to reopen back up, but they are starting to see people get reinfected.
And this started back in December 21st was the first case that was acknowledged to everybody else on December 21st.
How many people?
So right now, China, their confirmed number of cases is 84,000. But they're also going by the numbers that China is giving us. There's no telling what China's giving us. Because China is saying they've only had 4,000 deaths.
Really? They're saying they only have 4,000?
4,638 deaths.
Are you on the John Hopkins?
I am on John Hopkins.
That's the one I wanted to go look at because that's fucked up because they were like skyrocketing with their shit. Getting, oh, wait a minute, where is it? This one.
Oh, I forgot I had cinnamon twists.
Yes, you do.
Nerd.
So if you go to the left,
This one's got a
click
lot
on
of
China in a
widgets.
second when it pops
Holy
up.
shit.
84,000 cases. Come on, they were over 100,000 on here.
That might be confirmed cases right now. That might be including recovered, whatever.
Okay, but
But if you look,
What kind of butt plug looking graph is
they've
this?
leveled out with on the graph. Hey, that this. Wait a minute.
Alright.
75% of their
But-
cases?
But Hubei might be
A province?
like a province. I think Hubei is a province of China.
Who
Right,
cares?
but
That's
where
75%.
Wuhan was.
That's the province of China that includes Wuhan.
I hear you, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
One province having
Wuhan
75% is freaking
had
crazy.
the biggest red dot, but just a month ago, and they had over 500 thousand cases and
So
hundreds of thousands of deaths, and now they're only saying
here is-
84 with 4,000.
here is the Google numbers for the Chinese coronavirus.
Okay, so that is a
But
province. It's
Google is saying
landlocked.
that they had 82,971 confirmed and 78,258 recovered.
Damn, they didn't bother with it in North and South Carolina. Shit. I mean, Dakota. North and South Dakota. Damn.
Now, what was it? Idaho or something that like had no cases at all for the longest time.
And it's population density. If this is anything,
The Nevada
it's
desert
teaching
looks
us
pretty
not
good
to live on
too.
top of each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
This
I mean,
is
look
all
at this.
about population density.
Yeah,
Because if
Mexico's
you
doing
look
right.
where all the cases are, they're all in big cities and big towns and big states.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's all places where there are a lot
Detroit,
of people.
Chicago,
Look at
New
Atlanta.
York, St.
Look at
Paul.
Charlotte. Look at
All
Washington
right, let's
D.C.
go over to here.
Denver.
San Francisco.
Los Angeles.
Angeles.
Even El Paso.
Well, see, this is just
Phoenix,
they're changing their
Seattle.
numbers on here. This is no way that this is.
Damn
The
Brazil.
confirmed cases should always stay the same, and they should have a difference as far as recovered and deaths, which is this. So how the hell did China go from having over 500,000, a million, or whatever cases to having now less than fucking 100,000? This was all huge red dot, all of this.
So they cured him by shooting him.
Not in Arizona, no.
No, I'm talking about it.
Well, then maybe. I mean, I don't
China,
know. I've seen
dig a
videos
hole,
of them
shoot 'em.
spraying the streets and stuff. I don't know if it was for this or the SARS or what, but I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. How is it that the United States is covered and has more than China? I guess it's having more than China, but China should still have that million or 500,000 or to 1 million people because they got a shit ton of people there.
Caps lock really made Google think
That disgusts me. Now
Well,
even
that's
John
the-
Hopkins is lying.
That's the problem, is we can't... you can't trust anybody with these numbers anymore.
No,
Because,
this
of
is-
course, there is human error. We are humans. We do make mistakes. There is the possibility of human error with the numbers. But then there's also the possibility of people skewing the numbers to make themselves look better and to justify their decisions and their actions, which is almost what we're seeing in the state of Georgia. Because if you've noticed, things aren't getting better. We're just acting like things are done.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was earlier. I was gonna say, you know what? I'm at the point now. I'm so sick of this shit. Of this can open, but not this, because it's not safe to drink in a bar, but it's safe to go get your hair cut and have somebody up close in your face, or doing a tattoo, which is parlors have to have as high standards as doctors' offices to be safe, anyways. But it's okay for that, but for you to go sit at a bar and be 6 feet apart or sit at a table away from people like you do at restaurants, it's not okay. But I'm at the point now, like when this first started, I'm like, hell no, I would not do like the chickenpox parties back in the day. Oh, one kid got it, let's get all our kids to have it, so that way they don't have to worry about it as adults, because it's life-threatening when you're an adult. Now it's like, you know what, let's see what happens. You want to fucking open up the states, and now people are fucking getting infected, you're coming out with vaccines that are actually hurting people, or hurting kids, because I don't know why you would test it on a kid instead of a teenager or a young adult.
Rights.
Huh?
Kids
They don't
have
have any rights. Yeah. But no, let's just get it all out in the open, and let's make it so they can't handle it, and fucking now you got shit tons of people dead and fucking infected, and now everybody's got it, and see what happens. I'd
But
probably be
here's-
one of the people that dies, but
Here's the problem with that is,
Nice knowing you, bud.
yeah,
like
I appreciate that.
sure, we can go with the status quo, and we can be like, just fuck it, whatever. Like, everybody else is doing it, but the problem is if everyone has that attitude, it's gonna get 10 times
That's why I
worse.
said I'm almost
Yeah,
at
that's what
that
I'm saying.
point.
Yeah, like, you have to have the resistance. Like, you have to know that it's a personal responsibility, that it may be boring as hell for us right now, but we have no idea how many lives we are saving by just staying at home.
Right? Oh yeah.
It's like how we'll never know how many lives that we've impacted or how many people we've led to being dead. Like you know what would be cool is if you died, you got like a stats.
Like your baseball card.
I wish we could see our statistics before we died.
Because like you're never
that'd
gonna know.
be so cool.
You're never gonna know. And like
How many times
Let's
you almost got
just
run over by a
let's
car?
just say-
Yeah.
20,000. Oh shit, I'm an
let's
idiot.
just say I went to Walmart today. I got infected today.
Nice
I
knowing.
cannot tell you the number of people I've come in contact with today. There are 7, let alone in this house right here.
Right now.
Right
Wait a
now.
minute. 2, 3, 6.
Sorry, 6.
6 of us.
What
in
about
this
the
house.
dogs? There's 10.
And this is the most people I've come in contact with today is 6 people.
6 people. I can't tell you the number of people I went in contact with at Walmart. I can't tell you the number of people I went in contact with going other places. And, I might not know that I have it for, let's guess, a week and a half. And then I start showing symptoms. Well, for this past week and a half, I've been doing whatever the fuck I want to do because I'm not sick.
Oh,
Things are opening back up. It's okay to do, right?
I mean, I went last week to Walmart, and I get in line to get my prescriptions, and I'm not paying attention because I don't go out that much because I'm staying away from everybody as it is. But I go in to get my prescriptions. I walk up and I get within 3 feet of somebody. When I do notice, I'll back up some. Like I said, that one time I went, I had that guy right on my back, and I was just like, oh, fuck it. And he backed up. But, yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I'm not noticing because I'm not used to that. Stay the fuck away from people. When I want to go walk by and somebody's like, oh, my God, he's close to me. Fuck, I don't have the cooties.
You don't
got
realize
AIDS.
how much fear works in getting people to do what you need them to do.
Well,
We were told from the beginning of this that it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt anybody you know. It'll be gone.
and then it's only the old people.
If they would have instilled fear in us, I would put my life on the fact that we would see nowhere near as many deaths as we have.
We're not equipped to handle everybody getting sick.
There are people in their 30s having strokes. No previous medical history that leads them to having strokes. They
That's
just have the
dubious though
coronavirus.
too, though, because me saying I haven't been a doctor in 10 years, I don't have any previous medical history.
But
Well,
there's nothing that you know that's wrong with you. and there's no other reason for you to be having the stroke unless it's something that has been triggered by the coronavirus.
Well, originally
but-
the coronavirus was thought only to affect older people or really young people, and then it was like everybody with your guys' age, it doesn't affect us, and it's just asymptomatic or some shit. And then all of a sudden, the people that are your age are like, "Oh fuck, this really hurts. We might not die from it, but it's going to put us through a lot of pain," and it just keeps going and going. So I don't know. I think it was stupid to open up this soon when we haven't seen that downward slope keep going.
When we have now actually seen the effects of reopening have caused spikes in number of cases.
Yeah, but they like that. Usually the graph said it's showing fucking 700, over 700, over 700. Weekend we don't do testing, so there's 300. Then 700,
That's what
over
I'm saying.
700.
It's like
and then
Kim
all of a
said,
sudden-
well, let me see the
they're
numbers.
100.
And they're like, all right, well, here's Saturday the 15th. All right, now here's Sunday the 16th. All right, now here's Saturday the 21st.
Yeah.
All right, now here's Sunday the 22nd.
They're still really
Holy
low.
shit, it's going down.
But for a week, 1 week total, there was almost 3,000 new infections, or 4,000. She was saying 700 every 2 days, and there's 5 days, 7. That's 3,500 people fucking infected in a week. 3,500 people infected in 1 week. I need to come back and be a guest again. As everybody goes quiet. Yes, I could see that happening. Of me going somewhere to set up to do a podcast with you being a guest on there, we could have some really good conversations. Miss Kim.
Kimchi.
Thank you. I was trying to think, oh yeah, we call her Waffle.
I forgot to put tags.
Oh shit. Well,
I was gonna remind you on our first break, but we didn't do that yet.
another PBR down. While she's doing that, I actually am ready for a break. It's been an hour and almost 10 minutes, so we're going to take a quick, I'm going to say 5-minute break, but it'll probably be 10 minutes, so we'll be back in just a few. Think of us when you poop. We'll be right back. So I'm back by myself. Hot Danny's outside dancing, and Woodman is, I don't know, refilling his drink or something. So I figured I'd come back in so we didn't stay off there for too long.
What?
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, go ahead, start dancing in here. So, and she's gone again. So when they do come back, we'll start talking about, I guess, the COVID shit again.
What?
To finish that conversation up, we need to pour shots.
Oh, God. Oh, we're down to one viewer.
I'm only doing half shots because this way we don't get too totally trashed. So,
I always forget how cold this room gets.
salty caramel. You want that bourbon I got up there?
No.
Alright. These guys like to drink the flavored whiskey.
Dan Spinach
Or
said,
flavored
It's
bourbon.
actually really cheap, so
Dan
it's also a
Spinach.
great price point.
Old Smoky did that.
said, what up, dickhead?
Holy shit, Dano motherfucking Dan.
But I don't know how long that's been there because it
It
asked
just
me to
come up.
approve- No, it asked me to approve it.
Oh, yeah. It just, okay, well, I was
Then
saying-
it just came up.
it just came up then. Hey.
No, I just went to go look to see.
It been.
What's up, brother, man? You thinking about me? You drinking PBRs and taking a shit and being like, man, I wish Jay was here to wipe my ass.
Did you wipe his ass?
Not yet, but it was
yeah,
offered.
exactly. That's why I'm.
Exactly what? What are you going with there?
Why are you saying?
Can't brothers talk about wiping
Why
each
are you
other's
saying?
asses?
Do you wish I was there to wipe your ass?
'Cause he misses me and he knows it. And my mom's on here too, so she hasn't wrote anything yet, but she's on here probably watching. Hi, Mom.
Hey, man.
My,
I got a
my,
mom.
My real mom.
Everybody's one.
You think I'm crazy? You haven't met my mom.
I don't think you're crazy. Well, I mean, not in that realm of conversation.
I am not looking forward to this.
Who are they?
Who are they? This is Woodman,
Hello.
and this is his girlfriend, Hot Danny.
Hello,
My sister from another mister. And mother.
my brother from another mother.
Yeah. This would be John's sister, Dee, and John's daughter, and then this is the boyfriend.
The
Sure,
plus
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, before I forget, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. The more likes we get, the
Or
more
else we will kill
subscriptions,
you.
the more better we do, because it's not showing up as much as I would like it.
Stats.
Do what?
Yeah, so far I'm 2 of the 2 likes, so that's interesting.
We're up to 2 likes.
I'm 2 of the 2 likes.
Okay, well I have to get on there as well. See, this guy says we got 1, and I know we got more viewers than that.
See, that's what I
So-
don't understand. How
Well,
do
YouTube
they-
says that one is watching right now.
Yeah, we know we got Dano on
That's what I'm
there.
saying. We know there's at least 2 people on there.
Yep. And your sister Coco
And I'm on here.
was watching on Facebook and trying to message on there, so I told her to come to YouTube, but I don't know if she did or
I don't think
didn't.
she did that.
Oh. We were supposed to do drinks. I forgot where.
Have a drink on me. Have a drink on me.
I found my other card deck that I was missing.
Look how it's an Invader Zim bag.
Yeah, actually, it's a PlayStation bag.
It's still Invader Zim though.
Yeah, it was Gur. I put the
which
patch
one?
on there, but it's
Oh, it
PlayStation.
is girl.
Yes.
Girl.
They actually put Invader Zim back up on Netflix.
Oh,
Oh, I haven't watched Invader Zim in so
Well, it's
long.
because you couldn't watch anywhere except for. No, I don't even think they put it on Nickelodeon or anything.
No, it was off for a while, and then they put that movie on.
It's kind of a weird show because, like, oh, it's where's my drink?
It's right here, baby. Here, you can have it.
Where's my drink? Mom, no drinking and driving. All right.
I probably really don't want this.
Too bad you.
Is
bought
it cold or is it warm?
It's cold.
Oh.
Well, then don't
Well, you can stick to drinking just straight whiskey or bourbon. Is it bourbon or whiskey?
Yes.
All right. Low number draw or more low number drinks.
I'm gonna get me a queen. Oh, better.
Oh, I got the queen.
Fuck! Do I have to take a shot?
Yep. Drink a shot.
Shit.
Oh.
Ship a shot.
Between us.
High or low?
Low number drinks.
Alright. Oh, shit. Ace is lower than 2.
No, it's not.
That's a 1.
Yeah, drink. All right.
Kim said we're still on break on YouTube, which is not true because I can see it on YouTube.
I was going to say, hit the live button.
No, it just takes a few minutes to come back. So, pick high or low number.
Low.
7.
You picked an actual number. All right. So, if what's considered low? 9 and below, right?
What?
What?
What is considered low number? 9 and below?
I always thought like 6 or 7 or below.
I don't give a shit.
Shit, doesn't matter anyways. Cheers. I wasn't gonna not drink.
Got one for you.
Hit play.
I got a good one for you. I opened my beer.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't quite sure either, to be honest. Quite frankly.
I thought you were like, I got a good one for you. I was waiting for a joke.
Oh, my life.
Oh, but so we had 4 people watching, then went back to 3. And then we got 4. Somebody clicked off.
Told you. Haha.
So, all right. We were talking about the fucked up shit with coronavirus.
Yeah.
So it's time to get
It's all
serious
fucked
again.
up.
That
So-
poor beer company.
All right. So, do we want to change the subject and go to something new, or do we want to continue on the conversation of the corona?
I mean, what didn't we talk? What didn't we touch on?
Infant mortality rate.
It's something that we've not actually ever.
Hey Tim, reload your.
Reload your page, man. Well, a lot of people are getting to work during the virus. In fact, Dodge, I don't even know if he's still on here, but my buddy Dodge. You remember Dodge, don't you, Batty?
Oh, no.
He popped in on here.
It's back. We're not on break anymore. But skip to what we're doing.
And we're not even skipping
No, I don't
frames.
know what that was about.
That it's a man-made virus. That's a conspiracy theory, my friend. And
Which
we
will-
have a special series for that.
Yes, which I will be finishing up our first one and posting it sometime this upcoming week or next weekend. That will be put up on the KJ Conspiracy Theories, which I need
I don't like beer.
talk to you guys about. Beer's the best. I don't care what anyone says.
Every time I drink it, I forget that I don't like it.
So let's
And I'm gonna keep drinking it.
bring up the subject I wanted to talk about earlier, as far as it kind of follows along with the conspiracy theories, but it's the people that are the worry warts about government, the oppression from the government, and the fear that the government, with the whole microchipping and the
You can't take
tracking,
my body!
yeah,
Yeah,
that
right.
type of thing, because
Because the government is infringing on your rights to go out in the public without a mask. Let's all
Oh, fuck you do
boycott
there?
Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's is making us wear a mask on the inside of the store.
Nah, it was like Costco's like, you can't shop if you don't wear a mask. And some bitch was like,
Well, Costco.
well, I won't be
everybody's
shopping at
making it-
Costco. Like, that's the point. Thank you for
Thank
understanding.
$1 billion company's worried about one fucking person that don't
She's
want to
like,
wear a mask.
I'm not shopping at Costco if I can't wear a mask. And like, that's exactly what we're
Here's
talking
the
about.
greatest thing. Fox News had a poll the other day, and 55% of the people in the U.S. thought that it was too early to start reopening shit on Fox News.
Yeah. See, I don't even know what... Because depending on what news channel you watch, as far as Fox, CNN,
MSNBC.
ABC, it depends on what type of
BBC.
story you get, BBC.
Yeah.
Actually,
Politico.
BBC might give you more
Beautiful.
of a... we were talking about the Canadian BBC,
No.
the Bible Broadcasting Channel.
Oh, yeah, Bible camp. Yeah.
No, so the idea behind American journalism is that American journalism is always biased. It's always biased. So you go to a country that's not America, and it's not as biased because they don't have a reason to have the bias. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, the BBC channel for during like Desert Storm, Desert Watch always gave the unfiltered news. Didn't try to pamper it or baby it and make it seem less than what it was.
Which, when it comes to American news, they still do. When it comes to British news, not so much the case. But, you know, maybe should be the new but I don't want to do that myself.
Yeah.
No.
We'll get to that. Oh, Christ. Okay, so, Mom, real quick, we hold off on political talk.
Because of me?
Not only because of her, but just, I don't like doing it because you raised me to, we don't discuss politics or religion
at
because
the
it
dinner
always
table.
ends up in a fight. So, I'm not going to have... We've had a one-time discussion where I did upset her a little bit, but I also was playing devil's advocate, and, she didn't take it as harsh after, 30 minutes or so, me being a dick about...
And
Fuck.
during his
See how this is doing...
during
sideways
his
and
daily
derailed.
broadcast that they need to reopen centers of worship because that was considered an essential business, and that he was going to
Oh, they already weren't
override
listening.
the governors who existed. And I'm very sorry.
They're already
I will
holding
stop.
services, shit. But that's because they're not getting their tithe. If they
It's
couldn't-
called pandering to your audience, and he knows how to do it very well because he's got dollars to pay people who know how to do that. So what he does is he pays these people to advise him and be like, if you want these people to vote for you again, you should probably do this.
So, back to the pandemic that we were talking about.
Which isn't a big deal if you ask Trump because he tested very positively towards negative. Did you hear about that? He went on news and said that he tested very positively towards negative.
And Joe Biden is going to
No,
do everything he
it's
can to stop Joe Biden
No, Joe
from
Biden-
fucking up. So, I mean...
Joe Biden said in an interview with a black man the other day that if you're not
yeah,
voting for
that
Joe
was
Biden,
funny
you're
as
not
shit.
black.
Yeah.
If you can't tell the difference between me and Trump, then you ain't black. Fuck.
Why do you go off script?
That
Why-
dude is fucking retarded. If he becomes our president, he'll be worse than George
But is he any
W.
worse
Bush.
than Trump?
Yeah, he would be worse than Trump.
They're all senile. at
Come
this
on,
point.
They're all
imagine,
senile
imagine
motherfuckers.
Kemp getting into presidency. Nobody wants that.
I don't think Joe Biden is at Kemp's level. I think Kemp and
He is
Trump...
slowly closing the gap.
No.
So we're going back to the pandemic because I don't want to discuss this politics shit anymore.
What was that face?
Whose?
Mine. I'm about to see it in like 2 seconds.
Oh, watch it. Wait for it.
More like 30 seconds.
Wait.
All right, so
Sorry, guys.
the pandemic. I'm not
I'm a little
drunk
drunk.
yet. You're a little drunk? I know you're not drunk.
I might.
You never get drunk on the show. Never.
Just gonna drive.
I've been drinking since 5.
I can appreciate that. So stop being getting drunk so he can get drunk. I want to see this guy get drunk because he's got a mouth on him.
Good luck with that.
I want to know if tequila makes his clothes fall off.
They don't.
Is it vodka?
No,
Bourbon?
I don't take my clothes off.
You don't take...
I'm a never nude.
Never, dude.
Is that the new incel?
No, this is a thing that they've been talking about for a long
You
time.
wanna talk about incels?
It's
We can
people
switch
that
topics to
even when they
incels.
shower, they don't take all their clothes off. Whether they wear like a swimsuit or something. I don't know.
Wear socks.
The only time they're naked is when they're changing clothes to put on the clothes for another activity.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
You want to talk about incels next?
No, what are you talking about?
What is incels?
You know
She's
what
on
incel?
buzzword.
Incel is somebody who is involuntarily celibate.
Oh, God. No. I'm involuntarily celibate right now.
No.
I'm just saying. I am. I'm involuntarily celibate right now.
Dictionarily, he is not incorrect, I guess.
He's not incorrect, but the word incel typically defines a certain type of person
That
who
does it on purpose.
Not necessarily does it on
No, they're
purpose, but
usually
blames everybody else
repulsive
for it.
in some way, shape, or form.
I am blaming
I'm a
all
nice
the chicks
guy.
that aren't fucking me right now.
I'm a nice guy, and I hold the door open for you. Why aren't you fucking me?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm not like that at all, because I know I'm not a nice
Well,
fucking
because
guy.
these people don't usually leave their house.
My mom thinks we're funny.
Thank you. I think I'm funny too.
I brought in extra 2 beers because I'm not drunk yet, and I'm gonna get there.
Tim, what did you say yeah to?
Yeah.
do we get these messages right away?
Yeah.
As soon as I hit send, then we get the message, but they're getting the delayed video.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Tim, you have to explain your because come on, Batty, keep up with the
Otherwise,
conversation.
you're just singing along. Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta. Fuck. All right, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah, if I start rubbing your leg, you know I'm drunk.
Ooh, please don't do that.
That's the first time she told me not to.
Bad time.
What?
Bad time.
Bad time?
About time.
Oh, about time.
Oh, ha.
I thought you said bad time. Like, what? How's that the bad time? You
It's
don't.
just sitting there-
We're doing it on air. Bad time. Never mind. I
You're
won't
just having
say
a
that
bad
again.
trip. Bad time.
No, you suck ass sometimes.
Damn! You just turned that around.
I'm the one that approved that comment because it wouldn't approve without me approving it because
I can
you
delete it
said
real
a,
quick. You want me to?
You said a cuss word.
Let me.
Oh yeah, we got
Let me
set up.
moderate.
All right. So I was gonna start doing this where we don't do any cuss words, no swearing on my show, so we can try to get the monetization once we reach our certain subscribers and watch hours.
I want to add an addendum to that.
But hold on. Shh. But I rethought it and figured, you know what? If I can't swear, if we don't swear, and I can't say what I want when I am drinking and getting drunk, it's gonna ruin the integrity of the show.
She said, yeah, okay.
So, see, that's why it's delayed by at least fucking 30 or 45 seconds. But yeah, no, I don't want to ruin the integrity of the show. If people want to pay me money for us being on here when we reach that point, fuck you.
Brought to you by Manscaped. Wait a minute. Oh.
No, we are not. No, no, we are not doing no fucking commercials for that shit. Now we're gonna get a shit ton of manscaping fucking
Brought to
commercials
you
on
by
there.
Age of Empires 2.
Yeah, they heard me say. Next up, Raid Shadow
Just
Legends.
kidding, they're not sponsoring us.
We're trying to get Georgia Brewing Company. I'm trying to get PBR. Lopper has not been on. Well, shit, it doesn't matter. We haven't really done this shit
Yeah,
together.
we're trying to get the sanitation
I
plant to
forgot.
sponsor us.
'Cause we're the shit.
Anybody, please send us $1.
Do we have to split it 3 ways?
Yes.
Who gets the extra cent?
Actually-
technically he does.
Technically, you guys would only get a certain percentage of
Yeah, you
the money
two-
coming in because the rest
Excuse
of it
me,
goes
sir.
to the
That
show.
was not in my contract.
Jay's gay.
Is that your son?
No, that's not my son. Oh shit, that's TJ.
No, see,
That's my buddy TJ.
that guy right there in the
I couldn't
middle.
remember.
No, his name came up as Jason Riling, so. Well, he likes my hat.
All right, audio's back. Sorry, I had to do that. What's up, TJ? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I know Little Hulk is on there, and I have not seen my mom subscribe. I have not seen anybody else. Wait a minute. Whoa. Jesse subscribe. Rosemary. Wow, we got a lot of followers that I didn't know about.
You have 26 subscribers.
Shit.
Losing a bunch of nuts.
Well, I know y'all couldn't hear shit because I had to turn it off because I had to yell at Woodman for something. Not really yell him. I had to discuss something with him, so, it's all good.
I've made that mistake before, so.
You stopped bouncing your leg, though. You're not nervous anymore.
I'm doing nervous.
you just see his legs bouncing up and down. I put my hand on it. He just stopped.
No excuse
Burns
for
calories.
what?
I'm getting swole. No excuse.
We hit the button to fix it. No excuse. No, I'll explain to you a certain few people another time. It's not that important. I mean, it is, but it
was about our stock portfolio.
And the way we feel Bob the Builder. What's with all the caps? Woodman!
That's me.
Yes.
Mm.
Little Hulk is talking to you.
I see it. I'm waiting for the content, the meat of it.
Oh my god, I have to repost the picture that I have of Little Hulk.
Uh-oh.
We did a podcast at my ex-girlfriend's fucking sister's house. And we were all of us were drinking, and when we stopped at the store to get drinks, I bought shots of semen.
I don't remember.
Again with the Navy people.
No. This was little sperm. This was not Navy people. And he was saying something, and I reached over and I shoved it in his mouth and took a picture. He has wood.
I mean, sure, why not? Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder's Bob the Builder.
No one is Bob the Builder. Not even Bobzilla, which I'm going to get that motherfucker back on here with us. He said he was going to do it. Don't do that.
Why don't you just...
He's talking about that little sperm I put in his mouth. But it was actually it was like fucking this wide and this long, right? This long, right? And about that wide. And you fit the whole thing in your mouth. I still got that picture. Oh shit, this is like a lot of interaction with people talking.
I shoved it in my own mouth. See, there you go. His body, his choice.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we'll go with that. You should put it in your own mouth. Yeah, that's fine. Can't wait to see what you're going to post.
Wouldn't even do that.
No, you're supposed to sing it.
Who? What?
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, no, it's fucked.
No, it's fucked. I thought it was yes, we can.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say, take your hat off.
Mom said, "Take your hat off."
Take your hat off.
She's
Why is
talking
it
to
not
you.
about you?
Because she knows what I look like without a hat on.
I'm pro sperm in my mouth.
I'm pro sperm bottle in my mouth.
Oh, sperm bottle.
Dude, I don't even think I have any more of those. I think I left those sperm fucking shot things at my ex's place. That's awesome.
How'd you do the heart? Did you just do the less than 3? And
Look, Mom, I'm growing my hair out.
Incredible.
Well, I can't grow that much on top because you can see it's balding, but I am growing my hair out. I haven't shaved it in like a month.
Because you can't.
Yeah, pretty much. Even my beard hasn't gotten any longer.
See, boom.
That means you're losing testosterone.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Low
I'm over
T.
40.
Talk to your doctor if you have low T.
Do we need to get you some of that? What's the one they advertise on late night TV?
I
with
keep
the
forgetting.
big.
The Roman one?
No.
Oh, that's like Viagra.
No.
There's a J, starts with a J or something, doesn't it?
They tasted so bad, all I have is bad memories of them. Yeah, they did. That was the worst semen shot I've ever tasted.
I don't know what it was supposed
You're
to
welcome, Mom. Yeah, no, seriously, I bought sperm shots and they were they were horrible though.
Was there supposed to be a flavor here there?
It was supposed to be like rum chata and whatever. And rum chata is not bad when
Rum
you
chata's awful.
make what is it called, the cinnamon toast crunch shots.
Well, yeah.
But this was supposed to. The guy at the counter
chata.
told me that's what it tasted like. I'm like, I don't care. This is just funny. Extends.
No, it's not extends.
All right, I'll pull it up. Hold on.
No,
Irritant.
It's the commercial has a bigger guy that's in NFL. He's African American.
It's like Jan.
He's in a gym,
Jan something.
And he's got all these women walking up to him, and they're like, "How can you do this since you retired from the NFL? All my womanly wiles. I'm so attracted to you." And it's the whatever extra testosterone pill he's taking.
And it shows a wet noodle in the next frame.
No. Keratin helps with hair
Yeah.
and nails.
Androgel.
No.
That was one of them. And then the other one's Testim, but I don't know what that is. No, I always saw the ones...
That's
there was
racist.
one for Androgel.
They got a black guy doing a commercial and show a wet noodle that's limp. Well, yeah, because the noodle's white. That's fucking racist as fuck.
I always saw the ones for the
I misspelled commercial.
Androgel. And they made it sound like it was some kind of jelly you rub on your sack or something. I don't know.
Nugenics. That's what it
That's
is.
another one.
Eugenics?
Nugenics.
She's gone.
I
Welcome to the club.
Hold on.
I love you, motherfucker. I hope you can join us one of these nights on Skype. That'd be awesome.
I'm just going off on a tangent about testosterone. Okay?
I don't... Dude, come on. You've been on my show before. I don't know. We just go with it. We were talking, had a serious conversation for an hour and 10 minutes about
I don't even know.
COVID-19.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we come back from a 10-minute break, and we've gone from
We went from first gear to fourth gear. We're back.
my hair to testosterone to people thinking about me when they poop and wipe and drinking beer, and I touched his leg and he stopped bouncing because he... What is that on your knee?
A birthmark.
Oh, sorry.
You don't remember those
Right.
commercials right there?
No. Never watched them.
Well, that could be Shaquille O'Neal from here. I don't know.
It pretty
That's
much looks
racist.
like it.
Okay, well, there you go.
They all look the same.
That is own race bias, and that's
Wah, wah.
actually a psychological term.
Hey man, how's your youngest doing?
Probably pooping.
Now I feel like 12.
Someone take me home, please.
All right, I was like, I'll be right back in 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had a new baby just recently within the past.
Why are you
Year.
pointing at us? We don't have babies.
Not you guys. I was like.
You said
in the-
baby.
I was like throwing out there the
You were
thing.
throwing the babies?
How's your new child
throwing
doing?
the babies?
I was throwing the fucking infant.
Were you throwing the babies?
I know what you do at the wedding where you throw the rice or whatever.
I
for the
get
doves
what you're
and you eat it
saying,
together.
but no. Obviously, I don't have enough testosterone.
Nugenics!
You were saying?
He does poop a lot. Like,
Like a dog. All they do is eat, poop, and sleep.
Yep.
really?
What?
Was now the time?
I had to. And you know what? Nobody else heard that? That's good, man.
Look at
That's
Mitchell's
good.
face. Sorry.
Make sure you tell Rachel I said hello.
Hi, Rachel.
That's his old lady.
Bouncing the kids?
No, she was talking about me throwing the kids.
But according to him, you're bouncing the kids. So they're bouncing off shit.
I do have a really soft bed. I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
Right there, it's really soft.
Okay, this is a tangent I don't want to be on anymon
That's not a
Are you sure? Because you brought it up. You think... Man, I gotta go to the bathroom again. We've been going at this for almost another hour.
Well,
I think
we
it's-
added about 40 minutes on there.
I think it's about closing time.
What?
What?
I got a bedtime of 10:30.
I went
I
to bed
am
at
an
4
old
last
lady.
night.
It looks like you're gonna miss that bedtime. Don't break your teeth off on the can.
Oh, man, I did that one night.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but she smacked that can on her teeth.
I had
Damn.
like a swell water bottle, it's just a bougie water bottle for white people. And one night, I was doing free weights, and I went to take a sip out of it, and I chipped my tooth right in the freaking middle. It was awful. I was just, 12 o'clock at night. Don't.
I
Oh shit, Doritos there. Did you read Hulk's comment? You want to respond to that?
Because you were holding your hands like this. Or like...
Smells like deodorant, because I'm not a savage.
We try to do it every Friday, Mom. What'd you say?
He's a liar.
I am not.
Woodman said he's not a savage.
You're not a savage?
Classy.
Guess am a savage.
Are we?
Sassy.
Don't start this TikTok bullshit. You can leave. All TikTok is there is to collect all of your data, all your preferences, and sell you ads and sell your information.
All I know is I got a TikTok.
All your information.
So if you look up 6J on TikTok, you're gonna find me and some stupid shit on there. I haven't posted on it in a while, but I've got like 100 and
I ain't posting.
maybe
shit.
150 or under 150 followers.
I ain't
I'm trying to
posting.
get more, so follow me. I'll post some more new shit. I might even post nude.
I was trying to say, did you say nude?
I might post nude shit too. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'll put a sock on my shit and walk around.
I think you can tell which ones of us want to do
That makes you wonder. Do you think that would get through? They'd be like, well, technically
No,
he's covered.
TikTok has some really strict
'Cause
guidelines.
They got
Girls walking around in
guidelines.
micro bikinis dancing that stupid ass
because
song.
they're good. Because it's girls. But if a guy does it, it
No,
might not.
there's
But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna put a sock on my
Please
shit and do a
don't.
You
video.
might want to make a
Please
second
don't.
account
Please
for that
don't. Please
because
don't.
your
No,
150 are gone.
if I get fucking banned.
No, because you can get shadow banned on TikTok. But there's also women who are like strippers who have TikToks who can't wear like their clothing even
Yeah,
though
but the
even though it
regular
covers.
conventional hot girls can get away with it.
Yeah, but even just because they're strippers, they can't wear like a bikini and stuff like that, or else TikTok flags them.
Which is stupid because they have rules for one set and rules for another set. There is no certain guidelines.
I like to talk with my hands. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you, Italian?
All right, bye, Mom. Good night. Love you.
We might want to
I'm
do that
gonna
next
sit
Friday.
on my hand.
What's the matter, Dorito? You don't like the way she does sign language?
There used to be a skit on Tosh.0 where some lady would only teach you like dirty sign language, and that was pretty funny for a little bit.
Hell, fuck yeah. I don't even fucking... Alright, so you know, the Tattoo Talk phone line is open.
It's a little late for that.
Wants to call in and join the conversation anytime we're on live. It's... Fuck is the number? 352-431... 4436.
4 more there.
I think that's the number. I love you. If it's not the number and you call somebody else, I mean, tell them Tattoo Talk sent you.
Ask them to subscribe and like while they're at it. Shoot.
Yeah.
It won't hurt them. Oh yeah.
Oh, Bobzilla just messaged me. That's why I'm actually answering this.
You're funny looking.
Ah, got you. Thank you. I am fine using my hands, but I'm going to sit on them to
Warm them
make
up.
some people happy. Now I'm
Well,
gonna
my
talk.
mom's protecting you too.
Leave her alone, I'll kill you.
Now I'm just gonna
Dorito,
talk.
that's my mom. Just so you know.
I'm just gonna talk with my head, very expressively with my head now.
She can walk that shit. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to fucking put mine on.
What?
Sorry, I got
Oh, he's
pictures
got it
of
on.
another guy that you
On
can't
his
see.
phone, he collects pictures of other guys.
Yes, I do.
You heard it here first.
The Mandalorian outfit.
What if they can hear this? Probably not.
What are you doing?
I'm
ASMR?
Trying to blink on the mic.
You might as well use you like a feather duster. And
It might work if you take the foam off.
yeah, because it just dampens the vibrations.
I said earlier you can tell which ones of us want to be an ASMR channel. I think it's very clear that I'm the one that wants to be an ASMR
You
channel.
gotta buy one of those weird ear microphones that look like an ear.
Weird ear microphones.
Did you see that?
What?
The screen glitched and it was green.
No, I
Mine
didn't.
did that one time. I updated my graphics drivers and everything turned purple. I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was missing out on.
Ah, no, I did not see that.
Everything was some
We got all these
gradient of
people in here.
purple.
I gotta piss.
Well,
Y'all think you can keep this going?
no.
We can talk about
Damn, just flat out both said no.
We can talk about Beyblades.
Beyblades!
What the hell?
Let her rip.
That was the tagline.
Oh my
I
god.
used to
I
collect
need to go
Bionicles when I was like 6 to 10.
I need to go
Man.
home.
I had all of them.
Country roads.
Shout out to anybody that still collects Bionicles. I don't think they make them anymore. No,
All right.
no, they don't make them
We have
anymore.
a couple somewhere.
Before we go, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
We're leaving?
Yeah.
The shit?
I gotta piss. You said no to keeping the shit going while I'm
No,
gone.
I'm over here talking.
Alright, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Please like it, please subscribe, so that way we get more and more. And the more we get, the better it is, the better it gets.
Do you have a body pillow?
No?
If it's a pillow the
It's two
size of a
pillows
body,
over there.
is it a body pillow?
Mom too said something about that earlier about the pillows why I have them set up. I'm like, no, it's because I like laying diagonally. So when I'm straight and I roll over and go diagonally, I got a pillow in the corner, so I got to move my pillow that I'm laying on.
I do lay diagonally, but that's because I'm longer than my bed.
Yes. So you can't see it, but up in that corner is the head where I lay my head when I lay this way. And then when I'm laying there watching TV, I lay in this pillow. The camouflage pillows for laying my head on when I watch TV. This
That's
pillow's
for
when I'm
fucking.
sleeping. Yes. So, all right.
I'm
We can
fine.
either take a quick break or you can keep talking. What do you want to do?
I need to go home.
That
She's-
wasn't an option.
She's dying.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back and sign off. This way they can go home because she's a little drunk and tired or something, and he's...
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with me other than what's normally wrong with me.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Don't give me that shit. You've been happy this whole time. Don't even start trying. No.
Oh, I'm not. No.
Okay. All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Think of me when you poop. And we're back to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're dead.
Signing off. We're done. She drunk. I'm drunk.
We've had a good run. Tonight's been a good.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
We had a good hour of solid, serious conversation, and then I don't know what the fuck happened after that.
We had interaction with our fans. The only reason we're doing this.
When do we get paid? We never get paid.
Oh, then we're only
You know
here
why?
for the
Because
fans.
these two people followed us on Facebook and they didn't like or subscribe on YouTube.
Ah,
We got to get subscribes and likes and video watches on YouTube.
Smash the like button.
so while you're watching this on Facebook Live, follow us over on YouTube.
Yes.
Subscribe to us on
Yes.
YouTube, please.
I'm gonna have to take that off of YouTube or Facebook so
I
people
have
get on
children
here.
to feed.
We can't make an OnlyFans if we can't buy the camera to take the pictures. Stretch goals. You gotta have stretch goals.
Maybe I should start up a Patreon. What is it? Patreon?
Patreon.
No OnlyFans?
Patreon? Yeah, is that way people can
Well, yeah,
subscribe on there?
OnlyFans for our fans only. See, this is perfect.
Oh, we can do an
Right?
OnlyFans. I don't think y'all want to see me naked, but
Well, an OnlyFans doesn't have to be just naked.
Yeah,
don't
it
have to
just
be naked
happens
on
to be where all
OnlyFans.
the naked people go.
yeah. I'll just say the Patreon. No, people could actually donate. I can get better lighting, better cameras, better gear, and make this so much better. And then we could do more stuff. Oh, which one of our episodes that we will be doing soon, since we hit like 100 degrees today in the sun.
Hottest balls episode.
Oh, we're gonna do hottest balls episode that will be a pool episode where we're all at the pool in our swimming trunks and everything in the pool talking about
Wear
shit.
your best Christian swimsuits, please.
I'm a guy. I can't wear a Speedo.
No, your best Christian swimsuits.
I'm gonna wear a fucking Speedo. In fact, I'm gonna go buy a Speedo just so I could do it for that
Yeah,
episode.
there was a huge big uproar because there is a YouTube channel that is two Christian women who decided to upload a video over them wearing Christian conservative bathing suits to the beach. And TikTok made a joke of it to where all the women started wearing their regular bathing suits over their clothing because they wanted to be conservative. And taking the leap into wearing conservative swimwear was a big jump that they had to make.
Oh wow!
It
I
was
haven't
great.
seen it. I gotta look that
TikTok-
up.
Let's be real. You can take the piss at
no,
anyone if you try hard enough.
TikTok bullied them so much they deleted the video.
Wow.
Again, if you want to wear a conservative bathing suit, don't tell other people to do it. Do your own shit.
Yeah, I mean, wear what you want. I mean, if she wants to wear a 1-piece, 2-piece, that's fine. He wants to wear a
A
2-piece.
3-piece, 4-piece?
That's fine. Yeah.
One for each nipple.
I myself, I'm a fat guy. I'm over 200 pounds. I don't know my exact weight, but I wear normal bathing suit trunks. But I don't wear a shirt when I go swimming. I don't care if you
That's
see my
not
moves.
Christian.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
I
This is
don't wear
the
a shirt
body
either.
your God gave me. I'm going to swim with it and be comfortable.
That's not what the
Nobody
Bible
gave me a
says.
spare body to swim
And that's
with.
why I always fucking at the beginning of the show I do this.
All right, I think we've reached the end of the show. He's now fingering his belly button.
All right. Think of me when you poop. Thanks for all for fucking joining us, talking, watching, whatever makes you feel better.
As the great Wendy said, see you tomorrow.
Well, next Friday.
It won't be tomorrow. Next Friday.
Well, everybody knows you don't go back to Wendy's the next day and see their ass. They know that.
All right, so we're good. We're done. Everybody else want to do another shot?
No.